Hey guys, okay, so I'm gonna take my sunglasses off since there's no sun right here. Hold on for just a second. We'll take my sunglasses off. I do have face protection, guys. Oops. Hold on for a sec. Hey. Okay, so let's take this off. And let's go down to the fun. We'll just go this way. We can go this way. All right. So I left Northeast Portland where we did a rally for Black Lives Matter, speakers and stuff. And now I'm in what has been quieter the last couple of days, but trust me, this has been the pimple in our asses. I'm talking about the feds, the Fed buildings, and the Justice Center. So, let's go this way. So, I will turn this around so that you can see what's going on. Hold on. Okay. All right, here we go. So, what you see right here is, which they have, that's been saran wrapped. It's been saran wrapped since I was here. This is the IRS Fed building. And I'm coming up on the Justice Center right up here. So if you're from out of town, this is downtown Portland. And this has been in the news for like the last 2+ months for being attacked by the feds. So let's take a look over here. This is a Fed building right here, guys. This is the IRS Fed building. So it's been tagged. And this is where they've been staging, which they're in there right now. So I'm going to walk away. There's feds in there right now, sitting up above. They get staged in there. So let's not get them all riled up. Let's not get them riled up. Okay, next. So that is that federal building right there. And it goes up there. So that's the IRS Fed building. This right here is Multnomah County's Justice Center. Okay, let's go across. So as you can see, nothing's really changed much this week. Fairly quiet right now. But you have to understand, we just had rallies, protests and stuff over at the other side of town where I just came from. So everybody's going to be coming over this direction. This is kind of the landing spot. Now, look right here. Let me explain something about these. So, the PPB, Portland Police Bureau, they have these little spots right there. And they open those and they can peek out and they can shoot out and throw things out of there. Because, trust me, they've looked at me. And they said something to me to get walking. Get a walking. So look at all these. These are little peepholes that they open up. They can open up right there. This is all plywood that used to be totally open. So that's all plywood, and they've put cutouts so they can open those up, and that's the Multnomah County Justice Center. They put a lot of cameras on the building since the protests. They'll do people that are lookouts up above on the roof right there. We got the sheriff's department right here. Okay. So, okay, hey guys. Okay, so this is the Multnomah County Justice Center, and this is over here the. How's it going? I'm good. I'm just a streamer. I don't. You're good. Thanks. Something like that. I'm a teacher by that. Okay. So this is the federal building right here, and so what they've done in the last week, what they've done is they put the cement blocks, and I'll go out here, they put the cement blocks all around the front of that fence that they built and put out there. The last 2 nights has been really quiet, so like before this, it was already fucking simmering. Do you guys mind if I live stream this conversation? What you're saying? Yeah, sure. Okay. I won't put it on you. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, I think it's just if you can, spread the message. We support. I try as much as I can. I always say just like the most important thing. It's a well-bred country. Just because you don't get training and the bad. It's like they got a lot of trouble, right? It's like tattoos. I have like he's got tattoos. I have like 3 or 4 friends. Yeah, like good friends that are we got a lot more. I take it all in as much as a couple of sponsors that this guy can see. You know what I mean? Like, I get that we're not always going to agree, but like we said, we got to be constructive. Deconstructing everything is not going to. We got to get to the table.
Okay.
We got to talk about reform.
Sorry, Nicole.
We got to talk about everything, but we can't do it when we're in the midst of all this. Now, the last 2 nights have been great. I appreciate it.
I haven't been down here, and I've seen so
very peaceful.
The federal officers have been sent away or something.
Well, some are there.
Yeah, they're
over
still,
there.
I've seen a couple around, but like, as long as nobody starts
not out here
or throws anything, I don't think we'll ever see him again. That's my hope, right?
Yeah,
like that's all of our hope. Yeah, and actually, we would like to be able to go back to what we were doing before.
You have fucking wives and families too, dude. I get it. That's the thing. It's like
I have to tell you, I'm sure you don't live downtown.
No,
I live downtown. There's a good 10, 20,000 of us that live downtown.
may I have you on screen, sir?
We have...
Mark?
I'm not talking to you.
No, okay. It's all right.
I am tired.
yeah,
I live right over there.
yeah.
It's been 60 days.
Yeah, so you want your city back? I get it. I get it.
That's not what I said.
Okay.
I would like to have a nice distance.
Yeah. I agree with that too.
Even though we're on 3rd and Main.
Yeah.
I live up there a few blocks.
Yeah.
Echoes up.
Yeah.
L goes up. Well, it's definitely my rent's going up.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've been in Portland for 30 years downtown. We used to have the most livable city in Portland just a couple of years ago. We're not even on the list now.
Hey, my friend. Thank you very much for talking to you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not even on
I'm
the
gonna get out of here. I need to go home. It's my Saturday right now. So, Mark, get the fuck out of here. Later, brother.
Sorry, Mark.
I gotta get out of here, dude.
I'm just
Take care.
saying, we're
Thank
not
you.
even on the list. No, good. I get it. I listen.
Okay, so what I'm doing is, want to come down here, figure out what's going on, and I'm not gonna weigh one or the other. I just do, transparency, let them talk, so you can see, what the feelings of all people are. So that is the Sheriff's Department for the Multnomah County Sheriff's Department. I appreciate you guys share this. And if you didn't hear it, they're talking about how it's been peaceful the last 2 nights. And, if there's no fires and stuff, then, people aren't going to come out here and rough people up. Sorry, I had a guy, one of the guys that lives down here. So one of the guys that lives down here was not really wanting to be on the screen, so that's why I didn't get really close. So I put it on the Sheriff's Department and let them talk. So, hey Boyd. So we are down at the Justice Center and the Federal Building. I was just letting some of the Sheriff's Department talk with some of the people that are downtown. So if you guys have any questions, anything that you want to see, let me know. Before, it's still kind of quiet right now. So we're going to take a walk around and I'll show you guys kind of what's been going on in the last week. Thanks, guys. I'll be back. Okay, so we're going to walk around and I'll show you kind of what's been going on. So that's the Fed building. That's where it's been a boil on our ass. And they've stayed inside the last couple of nights, promising that if the city and state took care of things, then they wouldn't come out and rough people up like they've been doing for the last couple months. We'll see what happens. And that's where the police department, they park their vehicles right there. Okay, hold on. I'm going to go across. Okay, so this is the back of the Federal Building. Oop. Excuse me, guys. Okay, so this is the back of the Federal Building. And this is the parking garages. If you saw it last night, there was a whole pile of like garbage that was right there, and they had to open up the doors and kick that garbage out from the door, and they extinguished it. It wasn't on fire or anything, but they still put a fire extinguisher on it. Okay, let's swing it around. Okay. Still quiet down here. It's a little crazy because I can't use the sidewalk. So I have to go to the other side. But let's take a look. Now, in the last week, we did not have this kind of setup. Now, if you look right here, we've got all these cement platforms. I don't know yet, Boyd. I will look in just a second because I just barely got down here, and the sheriff's department, they were doing an interview and let me live stream it. Okay, so I'll answer that question in just a second. Okay, so if you look right here, they put all these cement blocks out to protect all of their fencing from getting knocked down, and they've reinforced it. So now the feds can be safe all the way down the side of the building, which they didn't have before. Okay. So let's go walk on the other side and we'll figure out what's going on. Ask your questions, guys. I will be more than willing to answer them, figure out what's going on. So if you notice, one thing about me is that, I like to do, like interviews, and let people give their side of things. And I've done that since I've been down here because I want to know how people are feeling about things and what their thoughts are, what's going on. Okay, so we're almost back there, Boyd. So if you guys are watching, we will find out here. Oh, interesting. Way up, they put plywood. Hold on. These used to be like glass, and they put plywood up on the side up there too. So this is downtown Portland, where it's been in the news on a nightly basis. Been tagged everywhere. So let's take a look at what is going on in the park. Boyd was asking the question of, are people back to camping in the park? And the answer is, I do not see any kind of tents, Boyd. If you look, no tents. People that are sitting on, God, I don't know whether to go or not. This light, it's been probably so damaged. Okay. Okay, so we are in front of the Fed building. This is the federal courthouse. And Boyd, you were asking the question, are there any campers? No, absolutely none. And people are just coming back down because there's been protests across town. So it's just kind of, they're switching from one place to another. You're fine. Oh, look at this. Okay. So he is literally whitewashing all of the cement barriers. Huh. So he's whitewashing it. Huh. So that's very interesting. And he is... what was it that was on there?
I don't even know.
Oh, he's doing something else. Okay, let's see what... Okay, guys. All cops are bastards? Oh, he's covering up ACAB. Oh, gotcha. So, if you look, this guy is whitewashing.
Hard over it.
So, he is whitewashing. So, he's painting over the top of the all cops are bastards tags. So, that is interesting. So that is happening right as I showed up. As soon as I showed up, he started coloring up. He started whitewashing the other one. And now he's doing the other one that says, all cops are bastards. So share this. So he's got definitely a white hand from painting the all cops are bastards cement barrier. That is going to stir people up. So that's going to make tonight not go well. It's been calm the last 2 nights, so we'll see how it goes tonight. So this is, if you're wondering, this is his car right here. So he is whitewashing the cement barrier in front of the federal courthouse in downtown Portland that said all cops are bastards. So he's done 2 so far. He's now moving. Hold on. He's looking for all of them that say anything about the cops. We'll see what else he's covering up. This is going to go sideways. Oh, no justice, no peace. He's covering anything up that's controversial. No justice, no peace. So share this. They will graffiti. This is going to go sideways. This guy, while I've been here, he has been whitewashing anything that's dealing with no justice, no peace, and all cops are bastards. He's covered those up. And now he's going back to the one he started on. Let's see what he's going to do. So, okay, so he is covering up no justice, no peace. This is his car right there. Hey, Kathy. I guess he was. He was waiting for me to show up. No, he's not my accomplice. No, I just came down here to live stream, and this guy has decided to whitewash anything that said all cops are bastards, no justice, no peace. He's covering all of those up on the cement barriers in front of the federal courthouse. So share this. Oh, what he's covered up, those said all cops are bastards. This said no justice, no peace. He's covering up all of them that are questionable. I don't know. I don't know who he is.
Okay.
All I know is I'm live streaming it and to let people know what's happening, and it could go sideways. What he's done, he's decided to cover up.
And I was like, you can leave
You know, it's just making a new surface.
Okay, other people are
Yeah.
taking signs, putting signs up. So he is covering up the cement barriers with whitewash. So Kathy, he's painting over what said all cops are bastards and no justice, no peace. Let me go around the other side. There's still cars coming through. So share this. Anything that's questionable with the police department, he is whitewashing this. So I'm going to come up. I know you're working. Can I ask you a question? I'm live streaming. Why are you doing it? Huh? What's that? Another cause? To get the message? Okay, so you're trying to get the message that you're covering up all cops.
No. We're painting new messages. Don't worry.
Oh, gotcha. So you're going to be painting new messages. Okay, all right. Thank you. Okay, so I asked him the question, why is he covering up, whitewashing some of the fence barriers? And he said, don't worry, new messages are going to be going up. So what he covered up was all cops are bastards down here. And the same thing here, and no justice, no peace down here. And he is saying that, don't worry, that other messages are going to be going up on those cement barriers. And this is his paint right here. His vehicle's on the other side of the street. Coming down. So if you're wondering, he said that not to worry, that other messages are going to be going up on these barriers that were just covered up. And 3 of them were covered up. So we are in downtown Portland, in front of the federal courthouse. And there's still through traffic right here. There is Multnomah County Sheriff's Department over in front of the Justice Center. And he is now proceeding to, he's now doing blue. Okay. So he's now got blue and doing blue. So if you're wondering, he said, don't worry, that new messages are going up onto the cement barricades. I'll tell you what's going on. Come here. So this is his, there's 4, this is his 4th one that he's done. I know, right? What I asked him is, why are you doing this? And he said, don't worry, after I'm done, there's going to be other messages put up on it. Now, what messages? I don't know. I don't know. All I know is that the ones he covered up first were all cops are bastards and no justice, no peace.
Anyone got any black paint?
Right. Okay, so that.
I gotta go.
Is this
Yeah.
guy like CIA?
Be real careful. Okay, so this is the story.
What's the story here?
Okay, so what he said is that, don't worry, once I get done, there's going to be new messages put up on all of them. He didn't expand on what notes, what kind of messages he's going to put up, but the ones he covered up first were all cops are bastards and no justice, no peace.
Okay, cool.
So he's done 4 so far.
So we are maybe on a social justice mission, but we're not sure. Could be. Yeah. And we're looking down.
Are you doing more? You're done? Okay. All
I
right.
used to come to the opera this way, but there he goes.
All right. So guys,
Roping me toward.
okay. Thank you. Okay, so this guy just painted up 4 of them. So he said he's done. Let me turn this around for a second. and I'll tell you what's going on. So, I showed up, and he was walking over to cement barriers, and he proceeded to walk over to them and started to paint over what said "all cops are bastards" on that particular one. He did the white one. Let me show you. So he did the white one right there, right in front of me. He finished that up and then came over and did this one, white one, part of it right here. Then proceeded to go down and do this one as I was interviewing him. He then came back, finished this one, and then went back to the blue. I asked him the question, why are you doing this? And he says, don't worry. When I get all done, there'll be other messages that are put up on this. Now, the tagging that was done on there was "all cops are bastards" and "no justice, no peace." Those were the messages that were on those particular cement. Oh, and a guy's trying to get a white behind. He's trying to get a white behind. If you see this, it's all wet, and he's trying to sit on a white barrier that might still be a little bit damp. So that is, so he is, if you're wondering, he's over there. Let me pull a little closer. That man right there with the fire helmet is the one that did the painting. So he's the one that did those four right there. So we're gonna go over. Okay, we're gonna go over. Okay. What are you up to?
Taking over the role on Saturday.
Oh, are you now?
With my, all of us are.
Right.
Keeping the
So I'm a live
going.
streamer, okay? I'm down here all the time. Can I ask you some questions? Now you said that there's other things going to go up. Why did you do it?
Why to do what?
I don't know. What did you do?
did
Why
I do?
do you think that was done?
Huh? We're making canvases to make art.
We're making canvases to get some words out.
Okay.
And some art, yeah.
Okay.
We're just energy art, so the message is still underneath it. It has a prime on top, and we are
The
going
art will
over
show more
with some
clear if it's on a
words.
white canvas or a blue canvas or whatever.
People can
We're not
see it a
trying to
little
understand.
bit better.
Okay.
We're not trying
Okay.
to cover shit up. We're trying to make new art. Is what we're trying to do.
It's
Okay.
energy art, like we did with the panels in Seattle. It's just,
No,
We're
I
from
get it.
Seattle.
Yeah.
We did the
Are you from up there?
it
canvases
wasn't
there,
to
so
cover up anybody's message. The message is still clearly there.
Right.
it's not our message. It's
Energy,
people can paint whatever the fuck they
but
want.
we're going to go over with some quotes and some
Okay.
educational, thought-provoking.
Okay.
You know,
Controversial art.
controversial art, yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. No, I just wanted to, because I do, everybody watches.
Clear that up with
Well, I did because there are a lot of people watching, and
We hung up that big purple sign today. We're here.
are you, oh, that's yours too?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, guys.
From the Black Panthers
Ye-
and
Okay.
I'm the original, that one of the original founders.
Okay. All right, so explaining a little bit. I didn't put it on their faces, guys, on purpose so that they would at least talk about it. So let's go over here. The group that I just talked to, the people that I just talked to, they put up this sign right here. They are from Seattle. And they put up a Trump-free zone. No Russian agent provocateurs here. That's their sign they put up. Now, what they said is that they're going to put up art. They're from Seattle. And these four that were painted right here, they're going to paint art on those particular ones right there. Let me go out so that you guys can see. So, the four that were covered, they said they didn't purposely cover up "all cops are bastards" or no justice, no peace. The reason they did it is that they want to draw, they're going to put some art on those particular ones. They are from Seattle, and they're taking what happened up in Seattle with their art, and they're going to be putting it down there and right here. And that's their sign. So, that is the story from downtown Portland. So people are putting up signs. The ones that did the whitewashing, the blue and the white, that's their sign. They are from Seattle. And they're only going to do those 4. So Stacy, they're going to put some kind of designs. We'll have to wait and see what they draw on it. But that is what they're going to do, is they're going to be making some paintings on those right there. And they're from Seattle. And if you look right there, that's CHOP, the Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone. Okay, so that's the group from Seattle that came down here. And they just came and painted those 4. And they're going to be drawing designs on them. And that is federal property. So, can he... Oh, can...
So like,
People are going...
I'm asking you.
People are going, can he come and paint my house?
Oh shit, hell no. I suck at painting, man. This is new shit, you know. What's that?
Be careful, it's all going down you.
Oh shit, thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, that's not good.
That's not good. Okay, so I just distracted him and he painted himself. So he's got blue all over him.
That's all right.
Okay, so that's the guy that was doing the painting. I was just asking him, because you asked the question, can he come and paint my house? And I just asked him, he said, oh no, I don't think so. So we're gonna go over, and so he is now going over to another one, painting a 4th one. And the sheriff's department are eagerly looking on what's going on. He is from Seattle. A group that's right here, they're from Seattle. They are from CHOP, the Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone. That's their sign right there. So they are going to continue to paint as many as they can of these right here, and then he's then going to make art on those. And he's doing white and blue, and then he's gonna draw art on them. And that group is all from Seattle. Okay, so I'm just being very careful because we have got Sheriff's Department right there. They're on the corner watching. And that's federal property. That's federal property. And they are the group from CHOP. That's their sign right there. The whole time I've been here, he's been painting it right next to me, and I've been asking him questions why he's doing it. So he's now done 5. He's now working on the base of the one he already started. I'm sure I probably do have, I'm on, I know. Buy him a pizza already, geez. Hold on. We'll go around the other side. Okay, let's go over here. All right. So, he's now working on another one right down here. Okay, he's went on to another blue one. So he did a partial blue. He's doing another blue. While I was interviewing him, he spilled the blue on himself.
Hi. He's running up to speak and playing music at it. All right? They're all the way over there. All right? They should.
I gotta be real careful, guys, because the Multnomah sheriff Sheriff's Department, who I just did an interview with just a few minutes ago. They are on the core, anxiously watching what he's doing, and he is painting.
Oh yeah.
He is painting all the cinder barriers in front of the Federal Justice Department. So he's right on the other side of the car. He's from Seattle, and he's going to allow some art to be drawn on it after he's done. He's from the organization from Seattle, CHOP. That's their sign right there. And he did an interview with the other ones. Did an interview with me. I know. White and blue. I know. So that's what he painted, white and blue. While he's doing it, we have a protester that's antagonizing the Sheriff's Department. Okay, those guys over there who I interviewed earlier. He's painting on the other side of the fence right there. So what was peaceable the last couple nights could go sideways tonight. We'll see. So he's still doing the blue. So he has done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's on his 6th one. And he's from Seattle. He's from
This is his car.
What's that? That's his car.
Yeah, it says Washington.
Yeah, they're from Seattle. He's not alone. There's other ones over here. They're way over there. Way over there. So that whole group and this guy are together. They came down from Seattle. That's their sign right there.
Which one?
The one that says Trump Free Zone. This says CHOP, Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone. That's their sign. So what they're doing is they're going to do these, and then they're going to paint art on them. Okay. So,
As good as anything.
yeah. You're welcome. So I do live streams all the time. I'm a teacher also. And so what I do is try to show transparency, what's going on, and still keep my rear end safe. Okay, so that's the guy. I was interviewing him, guys, and he tipped it onto himself while I was interviewing him. And at least I didn't get hit. So this guy is with the group that's way over on the other side of the park. He is sweating profusely, trust me, with anxious eyes on the other corner with the Multnomah County Sheriff's Department watching him. I am surprised that the feds didn't come out with him painting over that. So they are watching. That's the Multnomah County Sheriff's Department. So they are just watching. So blue is color for Human Trafficking Awareness Day. Okay. Yes, Black Lives do matter, guys. So did you guys hear what's going on with this? I interviewed the guy that's doing it. They're from Seattle. That's their sign right there. So what they're doing is they're painting these over, and then they're gonna create art on those. They're from the CHOP up in Seattle. So they came down from Seattle to paint over this and then create art on them. So the guy in the yellow helmet, fire helmet, and then his whole group is way over there. They're all together. So he said, don't worry, I'm painting over these, but I'm going to create art on them. So I know. We'll see how it goes tonight. It's been calm the last 2 nights. So we have the Multnomah County Sheriff's Department outside right now. I interviewed those guys earlier, and this is what we have so far. We have blue, white, blue, white, blue, and white. We've got 6 of them painted so far. Okay, we're going to spin this around. Yeah, you can share it. I don't mind you sharing. Okay, just make sure, know that I do own this, okay? So I do own this. but we could do a watching party. I would love to have you guys, you know, share this, but no, it's owned by me. Okay, now we have Black Lives Matter signs coming down. We have some agitators who are stirring up some of the Multnomah County Sheriff's Department over at the Justice Center. So that's going on. People are coming from the prior protest that was in Northeast Portland, where I was at Peninsula Park. So they're all coming here from there. We have, so
And I have a real pen if you prefer. Okay, yeah. Write it and then you can write it. Exactly.
So can I ask you,
You may.
you know, you're kind of in charge, right? One of them.
I'm an organizer for Shop Seattle.
Okay.
Yes.
Can I have your face on this screen?
You may. Yeah.
All right. So tell me a little bit about what's going on and why you're here.
So we came down with Shop Seattle to help organize about 2 weeks ago. I stayed behind for 9 days. We brought down an art tent to add to the riot ribs that was behind us previously. Came down and just integrated with the Portland population to use our words to keep fighting the system. So I was down here for 9 days. I ate a bunch of gas, got shot in the leg,
Me too.
went home and came back. So the feds are gone, but the message is still here. And just like Chop, this is kind of a chop sheet. We call it a pop chop. We're an Occupy protest chop, you know. It's just, but we're integrating with the local community here, and we fight them with our words. I mean, people are going to keep being attracted to the area just because of what has happened here and the energy here, just like they are at Cal Anderson in Seattle. So we're here to offer solidarity to our fellow Tuscaloosa and just keep the art going.
So tell me about, you know, there's a lot of new people that are just joining us.
Yes.
So
Most of them
this is your
aren't
handiwork here. Yeah. So this is your handiwork on the blocks.
Yes.
And what is the plan with this?
We're going to take some prolific quotes from the BIPOC community and maybe some names. We're going to go in there and we'll make it prolific art that kind of pops out, that people can think about some of the things that are going on that they may not necessarily be thinking about. So,
Okay.
hi.
We've got some food we would like to donate. Is this a good place?
So this is the painter.
We don't have any
And they're still asking, please come and paint my house. I feel really bad, guys, because I was asking him questions and he dumped his paint on himself. Thank God it wasn't me.
He said he wanted to take a bath.
Oh, did he now? So he did take a bath
Too much
in.
blue like Jackson Pollock. And then Jackson Pollock said, there can never be too much blue.
We need like a red paint.
What's that, brother?
Okay. So now to verify about the feds, guys. They said that they would leave as long as the state and the city took over. Hold on. They would take over any violence that was going on. And yes, I did. He's quite blue now because of me. So they are still inside. When I first showed up down at the Iris Fed building, they have staged. They're in the foyer area down there. So there are feds down in that building at the IRS building. So they were watching me down there at the IRS building. And they always are. They're downstairs. In the last couple of weeks, they put cardboard over the glass so people can't see them sitting down there. They've also got police dogs that they are walking up down the stairs. Oh, they're calling you Smurf Man now.
Are you just covering it up?
So he's going to create some art. So you'll have to watch what I just interviewed her. They're going to do some quotes and stuff on those 6 or 7 that he painted over.
Me too. I'll be back to eat some of that in a minute.
Okay, so that's the story up to this point. So They're from Seattle, and they're here to put quotes on each of these cement barriers that are federally owned. But the feds have to pay quite a bit of money to have those there on the sidewalk. So the city is charging the feds a whole bunch of money to have those barriers on the sidewalk. So for every, 15 or 30 minutes, they get charged a whole boatload of money. And so it's adding up for every, 30 minutes or whatever, that those are sitting on the sidewalk. Because there's no way you can go down that side next to the building. There's no way. So these are the guys right here who are originally from Seattle. Okay, they came down and they did the painting of the cement barriers. They're going to be putting some quotes on those barriers. That is the plan. So if you're wondering, if you come down here, what's going on, I just interviewed those guys. You'll have to share that with your friends, do a watch party. Yeah, I knew it was, I couldn't remember the amount of money, so it's $500 per 15 minutes. Thank you so much, Jeremy. So we still have people that are, I gotta stay out of the blue. I don't want my shoes all blue. Okay, let's swing this around. So they've painted blue of them, and they're gonna put some sayings, some art on those 6 that they painted. The feds did not come out while he was doing it. Okay, let's walk around here. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and ask away. Feds have not come out, and I have to be really careful because there's no space. Cars are still coming through, and I'm gonna go real quick. Okay. Oh, I gotta stay out of the white. Okay, so it's really clean right now. That's what it looks like right now, guys. That's the Fed building. And yeah, there's still feds technically here and in the IRS Fed building 2 blocks down. They are staged down there. When I first showed up, they are downstairs and upstairs. So they are down there. They said that they would not leave. Hold on. They would not leave unless the city and state took care of what protesters were doing here. If it continued, they would continue to be here, which they are here. They're down. Whoop. Stay out of the white, Brooklyn. So they are staged down in the IRS Fed building. Okay, I'm gonna not get hit. Hold on. Here we go. Because cars are still coming through. But, so I will show you what I'm talking about. So let's walk down and I'll show you that there are feds, they're in the IRS building, all staged. When I first showed up, they were seated in the lobby of the IRS Fed building. Okay, so share this, guys. So there's what I've shared is quite a bit. So a lot of people are going to come down here going, what's going on? What's going on? So no, so far, no police activity. They've been very relaxed, doing interviews. I interviewed them, and they were kind enough just to talk to me and let me interview them. Okay, let's go down. Okay. So, I'm going to take it down to what we were talking about. Everybody's asking, okay, are there feds here? Are there feds here? And if we walk down where the federal courthouse is all boarded up and barricaded with the fence and cement barriers. The IRS Fed building is not. But if you look, the feds are in the building. They were looking right at me. They were in the foyer, and they have tunnels that go down back and forth. Yeah, well, not to take over, guys, is that Seattle and Portland are sister cities. You know, we have a lot in common, and everybody in the United States and the world sees what has been happening in Portland. So Seattle felt that they wanted to come down and throw support, and a lot of the streamers, a lot of the protesters are here to support Portland, because what happens here could very well happen everywhere. So they're here to support the Portland movement. Hey, Amy. So, guys, other questions? My gimbal is coming tonight. One of the other streamers has my gimbal. So, sorry that it's kind of herky-jerky. But I'm doing this freehand, okay? So bear with me. Okay, so I'm going to spin this around. We're going to spin this around. This is the IRS federal building. This one right here. I do have an extra battery. I do. I have a backpack, and I do have a spare battery that can get me, 16 hours worth. So this is the IRS building, and God, I really hate. So I'm just going to walk up here and just look like I'm looking. Okay, they're in there. So I'm going to spin this around while I'm walking down just a little bit. So inside, the feds are in there. So they are all staged, and they are standing inside the foyer of the IRS Fed building. So they can see exactly what's going on out the glass. So I'm going to walk around, and you can see the backside. You can see them. And that'll give you an idea kind of who's here, because they stage inside here and they go through the tunnel between the buildings. So stay with me, guys. If you have any questions, there's cameras everywhere. I'm not doing anything bad though, right? I'm showing transparency of what's truly going on, doing interviews. Okay, so turning this around. This has been saran wrapped. Some of it's fallen off. Stop looking at yourself. What I was doing is I was, oh goodness, whole bunch of feds in there. They see me, I see look right in there, can see them moving. So that's feds right in there. Whole freaking bunch of them right there. Those are feds in the foyer area of the IRS Fed building. Carissa, if you're watching, whole bunch of stuff's been going on, Carissa. Some Seattleites came down and they colored right in front of me. I interviewed them. They colored the blocks, the cement barriers in front of the federal courthouse. And they're going to create sayings and art on, they've done 6 so far, white and blue. Yeah, they're getting ready, all right. Oh, ho, ho. Okay, so they have put up. This used to be able to see through here. You can't now. So they are on the other side of the building, all staged in the foyer of the IRS building. And the Multnomah County Sheriff's Department has been out. Now, the people from Seattle. Oh, okay. So, Jeremy, what questions do you have? Okay. So there are 6 of the cement barriers that are in the front of the federal courthouse. They have painted white, blue, white, blue, white, blue. 3 whites, 3 blues. What they're going to do, oh, this is new too. Oh, shit. You used to be able to see all the activity from the feds. You could see that they were staging down below. They've now put doors. Ha. Interesting. So they put this so you cannot see any Fed activity. Huh. Interesting. But you can still see them in the front of the Fed building, the IRS building. Okay. So, let's go see what else has been going on. I did interviews with the Multnomah County Sheriff's Department. I interviewed the people that did the painting of the cement barriers, why they're doing it, what they plan to do. Okay, let's go back this way. Let me spin it around. And right now, police activity, minimal, guys. All they've done so far is grant interviews to me. Okay, let's go across. They watched as that guy was painting the cement barriers. They were intently watching. I was standing right next to him as he was painting. The Fed, okay, the Justice Center garage. Okay, so Seattle peeps, they've decided to stay here. They've decided to stay here and integrate into Portland to help people here. Those barriers that they painted tonight, they plan to put some sayings and art on all 6 of those that they painted so far. They have tables in the park right next to the sidewalk. Hold on, gotta watch. Okay. Okay, going back around. But they are planning to stay here. They are with CHOP, with the Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone. They are here to help out Portland. So they're going to stay here and help out. God, Carissa. Well, let me go around a little bit more, see what's going on to give you an idea. Just be forewarned, there are feds in the IRS building. They're in the front. Where we used to be able to see them on the back side, they put plywood with 2 doors on the back side. Can't see them anymore. You can see them in the front. Okay. Police activity, very minimal. Portland police, you know. Hold on. So they're just patrolling. I had a Portland police car just go by me. Okay, we're gonna walk down. Okay. No, you're welcome, Carissa. Hey, how many times have I been home and watched you, you know, and I've had, thank God, my eye was all over here, was all bruised, guys. And if you followed what Carissa, myself, and all the other streamers, what's been going on, yes, I had goggles and got hit right here. My eye was nearly completely swollen shut, and I had a bruise all right here. It was bad. So, I had to kind of let it heal a little bit so I could see. I still had to teach, guys. Got hit in the head, got hit in the ass, had a bruise on my ass. Okay. So, this is just the side of the federal building. So that's what we've got on this side. They have put plywood on a bunch of the glass windows up above. Okay, let's go across. Okay. So share this, guys. Just know that I own this, okay? But watch parties, that's awesome. I want to get this out on what's going on. Share the information about what's going on with the cement barriers, why they got painted, and what the plan is for those that have been painted. Jeremy, you know, brave, there are still moments that there's a bit of fear, okay? Being a teacher, I've taught, you know, and stood in front and taught all kinds of students. That doesn't ever scare me. Guns, okay, that's a different story. And I, like Carissa, we have been shot. So I've been there. I know what's been happening. But right now, last night before, it's been calm. We will see what transpires.
Fuck yeah. It's so nice.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk down so you guys can see. I'm going to walk down. There's still cars coming down the road. Now watch. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. And the guys that I interviewed, they did this. Hold on. Okay, so they started with this right here. Yeah, and there are times like Carissa, I may have to get security to be with me. Okay, so we got white. And they're going to be putting some sayings and art on those. They have painted blue and white. Oh, and they've already tagged it. Justice for Brianna. And they've already written on it, just while I was taking you around, Black Lives fucking matter. Since I've been around the corner, it's already been tagged. Okay, these guys are from Seattle. And this is their sign right here. And they have painted down on the other end. Okay. So, these are the people that are responsible for doing the cement barriers. I've interviewed, and because of me, he has taken a bath in blue paint because of me. While I was interviewing him, he dumped paint on himself because of me. So, I feel bad. He took a blue bath because of me. Okay, the sign, what does it say? Okay, so the sign says, Trump-free zone, no Russian agent provocateurs here. Okay, then it says, I'm solidarity with Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone. Okay, so it's like CHOP. There are people from Seattle who came here, they're staying here. I know, it seems like an odd color, Jeremy.
Picture of that, yes. He said that thing.
And it's funny that all I did is that little walk around, you know, these blocks, and they already tagged what got painted since I've walked around the block. So,
I'm not trying to take it.
so girls are standing in front. We got people down at Justice Center just hanging out. We have no cops out at this point. They all went inside. So we have a few people in the park. Hold on. What side of, can you switch your camera to the other side? To the other side of the park, like this. Okay, so what we have, so we have Black Lives Matter, we have signs, the bathroom's over there. These are the guys responsible for painting the barriers, and they are going to do some artwork on them, some sayings and stuff. So they're responsible for the cement barriers. These people that have the tables right here, the guy that I interviewed, who's all blue, he is responsible for the cement barriers. Hey, Elizabeth. Okay, so that is the Fed building, and I've interviewed the people responsible for painting them. And that's their sign right there. And we have balloons that are hanging from the stop sign, or the stoplight. Okay. Let's take, if you guys have any questions where you'd like to check out, we will figure that out. Okay. Excuse me. All right, so that's the Justice Center right there. Now, if you look, what they'll do is that they will have some lookouts up there. And if you look up there, okay, right up here, the feds would have lookouts up there with their guns. They would have a spotter. They now have lights. Look right there. They put plywood on those windows and lights right there. When things get kind of dicey, they turn off the whole entire lights for the block. But right now they have lights on the federal building, the federal courthouse. I do check my Facebook messages. I haven't since I've been going live, guys. So that is the federal courthouse. They've stayed inside. And the police department stayed inside. Other than when I first showed up, the Multnomah County Sheriff's Department were giving interviews on the corner, watching. They watched as the guy was painting, and I was standing right next to him as he painted and interviewed him. And they went back inside after he stopped. 6 of the barriers have been painted. And if you go down one block, that is where the feds have been staged in the lobby that you can still see in there. They put up the back door has been totally boarded up with plywood. You can't see the back side of it anymore. So, Philip, what do we have planned for tonight? I will have to find out. Thanks, hon. So, I just got one of the flyers from... So tell me what's going on.
Oh, okay.
I have a live stream going on. Do you mind your face being on? I will put it down then. Can you just want to tell me what's going on? What are you handing out?
Why am I handing? I'm with the National Revolution Tour, and I am organizing to overthrow the system.
Okay.
And I'm handing out the strategy to put in an end to oppression, to put in an end to white supremacy, male supremacy, and replace it with a system that's about meeting the needs of the people.
Okay.
And that's the flyer that we're passing out. We're saying we can get rid of a system that treats women as sex toys, that goes around the planet, commits wars for empire, criminalizes immigrants, mass incarceration, and we can replace it with the system that's about treating women, men, and differently gendered peoples as equals and comrades. You know, a world without borders.
Okay.
That's going to require an overthrow of a capitalist system.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll turn it back on me. Okay, so that's what we have. We have a sign. I'll go on the other side of you, so you're not in it. Okay, so this is their sign right here, and she is handing out flyers. So I have to ask before I live stream them. Put the camera on me or down on the ground. Okay, so, and I'll show more of their flyers. Okay.
Where are you streaming from?
I'm here in town. I live in St. Helens. I'm a teacher in Longview.
Yeah.
So I stream. This is
I just like to follow.
Brooklyn Summers is my name. Brooklyn Summers.
Okay.
So if
On
you look
YouTube?
like Carissa Dez and Eric, all the main streamers, we're all friends.
Crazy.
So I have a whole bunch of people that were. What's that?
On YouTube?
If you look on Facebook,
Facebook. Okay.
that's where I'm at right now. Is on Facebook.
I like to follow streamers.
So Brooklyn,
Like Brooklyn?
yeah, like the city. That like Brooklyn, and then Brooklyn, and then it should be Nicole Summers or Brooklyn Summers.
Okay.
Hold on for a second.
Yeah, right there.
That's me.
Okay. Sorry.
Now, if you see the red hair, no, none of those. Hold on. This is making it hard. I don't want to stop my. But or Brooklyn Nicole Summers will be the other. You're welcome. Okay, so people wanting to know where I'm streaming from. Okay. Hey Cassie. So I'm trying to go across. I'm going to go this way. And we'll go across and we will. Okay. All right. Okay, let's go across. I'll put her so you can see. All right. So that's the Fed building. All's quiet right now. The barriers have been painted. The Feds have stayed in. Multnomah County Sheriff's Department, they've went inside. So no police activity. All is clean on the interior of the Fed building. Oh, flawless brows. Oh, me? Okay. Oh, what the hell is going on? Hold on, guys. Hold on. What the hell's going on here? Oh, the Feds are bringing out the hose. Look right here. So the Feds are bringing out the fire hose, guys. Those little bastards. So if you see that, he's bringing out the fire hose. That's fire hose. He's brought it all the way out. So fire hose has just been brought out. So that guy that came out has put fire hose out where that water is kind of dribbling out. That's fire hose. Right there. He just brought it out. So fire hose has been brought out. They hose people down. So one guy brought the firehouse out. It's sitting in the middle of the block. So it's halfway down the middle. There's a ton of hose that's all out here. And now out on the front. He's went back inside. There he is. Look right there. So that's from the Fed building. He's bringing fire hose out. And there's a whole boatload of hose. Okay, so we got fire hose from the Fed building. What they will do is they will hose down the crowd. If things get out of hand, they'll open that hose and spray people down. Okay, so I'm going to get out of the street. Out of the street. Hey, Sherry. Yeah, boatload of hoses. Oh, boatload of hose? I know. I've never seen them bring it out. But there's no cops. No cops have been out here. Okay, just now. Okay, the lights just got turned on to the block. So the lights just came on. No, they haven't yet. Oh, somebody just ran. Hold on. Okay. So we have people that are going over to where the cement barriers got painted. They're sitting on the barriers now. And that is the CHOP people. That's their sign right there. So those cement barriers were just painted while I came a while ago. So they, since I walked down, that just got put up. That got tagged too. So people are tagging while I've been going around the block. Those just got painted since I've been there, or been here. And these are the guys responsible for doing the painting on the barriers. Okay, the guy right there, that's the painter right there. They do have to clean up. It is totally clean right now. Nobody, the last 2 nights, nothing's been down. It's been quiet on Thursday and Friday. Totally, peaceful. They did bring out the fire hose. I don't know. I just don't know, guys, what'll happen tonight. The feds are staged in the IRS building, the Fed building. Hey, Juliana. So they are, when I went down to the IRS Fed building, they are staged in the lobby of the IRS Fed building. They have a tunnel that goes back and forth, so those guys can come down here. They also come stormtrooping down the road. Okay, let me switch this around. So people are just kind of checking out. Those 6 barricades have been painted since I came, and the people from Seattle are the ones that did it. And so you'll have to watch my interview that I did with them. So people are slowly coming over from the other protests, rallies that I went to over in Northeast Portland. But if you see that, there's some tagging already going on with the newly covered barricades. So people are putting up, they're making signs and putting it on the fence. So if you look right here, these people have paper, and they're taking signs and putting those signs up on the federal fence. Okay, so in the park, you know, there's no tents in the park. It's slowly filling up. People are coming over from the other rallies, the other protests. Okay, if you guys have any questions at all, let me know.
Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter!
So they're putting up, more people are putting up their signs. They're creating art. So the people from Seattle have these tables here. You can make signs so that you can put that up on the fence. And that's happening tonight. They are creating art and putting it on the fence. That's their sign. The Trump-free zone, no Russian agent provocateurs are here. And that are some people from Seattle, from the CHOP autonomous zone. It says Trump-free zone, no Russian agent provocateurs here. That is the Seattle group from CHOP that came down here. They're staying here. They're the ones that are responsible for painting this. While I was here and I interviewed them, they did 6 of the barricades in white and blue, alternating them. They have tables where people are drawing pictures and they are then attaching those to the fence, creating art on the federal fence.
Did you take it?
No, I've not seen them use that fire hose on the protesters yet. But who knows, because of the issue with supposedly they're supposed to be withdrawing. I just don't know the situation. But the feds are in the IRS building, guys. So I did see them all staged in the IRS building. Oh, I didn't say any, I didn't know that they were going to hose people down. It's just, they just barely brought up that fire hose and brought it to the front. So who knows what they're going to do with that fire hose. But the last 2 nights, it's been totally peaceful at the fence. So who knows what's going to happen tonight. Oh, I don't know if they will. I'm just wondering, you know, with that hose out there, I know during the mornings they come out here and they clean up. It's just odd that they have all that fire hose out now, so I don't know. And it's really long. It's all over the place inside their fenced-in area, so I don't know. Just stating the fact that it's very odd that they have it out there all over the place. They're trying to create art. Oh, okay, Philip. That may have been, I don't know. With the fire hose out there, I don't know. Thanks for holding me accountable if I did say that. I just don't know. There's just fire hose all over the place in there. Philip, I don't know. All I'm saying is that they haven't used fire hoses before, but that one guy brought the fire hose out and it's all over the interior of that area. Put out fires?
Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter.
So we have people are slowly starting to fill up the area. So the park is filling up. Okay, I'm going to go down just a little bit so you can see. There's a lot of people that are kind of coming right around me. Okay, so we have, it's starting to really fill up now. They're using the sign as kind of their area to chant. So the guy in the tie-dye shirt is the one that's doing the chant right there. So he's right in the middle intersection and the car had to stop. Oh, Lord. So he's not letting the car go. Oh.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, shit. So he literally sat on the car's hood. I know, right? That's right. As long as they don't take off with him. We've seen things like that happen. Well, cops even going through people.
Let him go.
So, okay, so that's the guy right there that was chanting. So that's the guy that was on the hood of the car. He's right in the middle of the intersection with all the cars. And he sat on the hood of a car.
No justice, no peace. What? No justice.
I don't know. Possibly. But he sat on the car. Everybody has their own way of protesting. Just don't want him hurt.
We all grew up together. You want to motherfucking shoot somebody? Fuck.
Oh, he almost got hit again. So that car almost hit him. So
Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter.
all right. So we got people coming out with their umbrellas.
Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter.
I think somebody's coming in with smoke.
Okay, so he might get hurt, guys. He's on the barricade right over there on the backside of that vehicle. I did see the feds. If you look down at the IRS Fed building, they were staged down at that building right down there. They have a tunnel that goes over here. So they were all down there in the foyer when I went and did a walkabout. I'm sure they're, instigators, guys. Okay. So we have fire hose that was pulled out on the interior of the building right there. They're still here. They're in the IRS Fed building, all staged up. So
Yeah, because I saw that on the news, and they were showing that.
we're gonna come down here.
Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Black lives matter.
Black Lives Matter!
Excuse me. Okay, so just we had the press. Press was interviewing. All right, so if you notice, okay, the so we have a news crew right here. We have the CHOP group from Seattle that put their sign up. They have the tables on the sidewalk. They painted 6 of the barricades white and blue. People are designing signs. They're designing signs and putting those signs up on the fence.
Black lives matter! 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 Black lives matter!
He's not going to make it tonight. That could be. It could be. So it's starting to get filled up. Definitely. That's done. Okay. So we have the news crew.
Black lives matter! 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 Black lives matter!
I will show you in a second. I will go over and show you what they're trying. Guys, need to be safe. Okay, here we go. So the guys from Seattle. This is their sign. That's their sign. They've painted all the barricades white and blue. White and blue. They alternated them while I was here. White and blue, alternated back and forth. They're white and blue. Now, some of the signs, I'll show you. Okay, so they gave him zip ties. Sorry, I'll try to not put the camera on people's faces. Okay. So, and they're giving him zip ties to put them on the Fed building. You don't see their names. So, that Seattle group came with all this to create and zip tied to the fence. So that is what they're doing at the moment. They're putting up signs on the federal courthouse fence. Okay, we have another protest group that's right there. We have glass on the street. Yeah. Hold on, guys. Look out. Look out. We had a car trying to come through. Didn't want you hit.
And I wasn't paying no mind.
It's all good. We had a car trying to come through. Okay, so you guys are, I was talking about how they brought out fire hose. My fire hose has not been ordered yet, so I will have to make a run for it. Stay back. I will stay as long as I can. I was trying to get one with one of the other streamers, and she ran out, so I'm trying to get it here quickly. I do have a spare battery. I've got goggles. I've got another mask. Because the street is not blocked off, and people want a looky-loo. They want to. Yes, cars are on the street now. If you look, they have put an umbrella, and people are standing in the intersection to try to blockade the street from allowing those cars to do looky-loos through. So they're trying to tell people not to come down the street, but they're insistent they want to come through. They're very insistent they want to come through. And they're just like sitting there. It's like a standoff. They want to sit there and look what's going on. That's true, but you can go around the block. A looky-loo. They are. They're doing rubbernecking, guys. They want to know what's going on in the safety of their cars. So they're going to come down in their cars and do a looky-loo. Yes, scuba gear. So one guy came out with the the fire hose. It's wrapped all over the place, around the back side of their pillars, out to the front. Wetsuits needed. Do I really stink? Do I need a shower? Do I need to get a shower? Cheap phone, hell, this is, the feds have already ruined one phone, guys. Yes, they destroyed my other phone. I had to go get a new phone last Saturday. Looky-loo. This is not a cheap phone, let me tell you. Okay, so we still have the people down there that are blocking off the intersection. They're filling up the sidewalk and the park. We got some interviews going on with some organizers right there. We have a protest group over there, the one that gave me the interview. I'm not showing their faces, but I got one of their handouts. This is the Seattle. This is the Seattle group's sign. And they're the ones that did all the blue and white. They're the CHOP group. Okay. Now, down there, we have a sign.
Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter!
Get my phone out of the street.
Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives
Excuse me. It's been blocked off. It's been blocked off, guys. Excuse me. Okay. So I'm getting out of the street. Just calm down. CHOP is gone, but the people that are from Seattle, who are from that, they came to Portland and they're helping out here. Okay, we'll switch it around. Okay, so CHOP is no longer, but Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone, those people are here and they're the ones responsible for the blue and the white. They came here, they have a bunch of the tables to create signs. They gave papers, zip ties so people can create signs and zip those to the federal fences. Okay, so, all right, let's turn this around. Any other questions that you guys have? So let's take a look around over here. And you guys can see what is going on. Hold the police accountable. Okay, we're gonna go down the sidewalk.
Yeah, it's learning quite the evolution.
Okay, and we'll do a walkabout here. Hold on. Okay. All right, so we're just kind of looking around. Those that are just joining, this is the federal courthouse. In the last week, they have, I'm going to show you. So, this is the federal courthouse. So, in between 3rd and where I was showing you, that was 3rd, okay? The back side of the federal courthouse is 4th, right there. That's the corner of 4th. And we'll walk across. I'll show you how far the IRS building is. Okay, we'll get our walking in today. Okay, so this is the federal courthouse. So you guys can see, I have brought peace and love and tolerance. Courthouse, of course. There are no police presence out at this point. The Portland police are in the next block. Hold on, I'm getting there. Patience, patience. Okay, now, earlier we had a couple of Portland Police Bureau cars in the next block. That is their building. So, this is PPB right here. This is the Justice Center for the Multnomah County. For Multnomah County. Well, you have to understand, IRS, that's where the feds are staging at. The feds are staging in that IRS building. Okay, so this is the Multnomah County Justice Center. We've got one police car. That is a Portland police car right there. So we are on the middle building. This is the Portland Police Bureau's Justice Center. Just streaming.
Oh, it's all good.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Yep. Do you have any questions? Anything you want to say?
Oh, no.
No. Okay, thank you for...
Take care.
Thanks. Okay, so let's keep going. No, the federal building, the IRS building is coming up. So I was talking to an officer for the Portland Police Bureau. He was just manning the outside door to the Portland Justice Center. Okay, now. That area right there, this block, that's the IRS building. We have another Portland police car. Right there. I'll go back, guys. Just be patient, and you'll see all the people. They're slowly coming. You have to understand that we had very large rallies and protests on the other side of the river that I was at. I left that to come over here. So people are just leaving there. They're coming over here now. So you'll have a ton of people over here. Now, let me explain this. This week, the feds have decided to put up plywood. This is brand new this week. This is a door. You can see by the hinges. And there's a door on the other side. Now, the feds would stage down below in this building. And you could see all the feds staging up down below. Well, the next step they did is they put cardboard and stuff and things against those glass windows so we couldn't see them. So then the next step, now this week, they have put cardboard all over that entrance so nobody can see inside. Okay, now, this is the IRS building. And last week, I got nailed with tear gas majorly. I had to clean up when I was sitting on the benches here. Oh, they're not shy. Just wait. So that's their parking garage down there. Then they've got a tunnel over to their federal courthouse. So feds are in here. And I'll show you in the front of the building. So I'll show you where they're at. Just stay with me and sorry about the jerkiness. One of the other. Okay, look right there. I want you to look at any of the walking around in there. Look in the glass, and they're shining a flashlight on me. It sounds, yeah, they got a freaking flashlight on me. They got a flashlight on me the whole way. Did you see that? That's a Fed, guys. They saw me. Oh, they had a flashlight on me. A duck. Now, I'm coming to the front door. If they want to grab me, I didn't do anything. But they are all staged right in there. Stop peeping. This is public property. I can look. And they're watching me. They're all looking at me. Yeah, those are feds right inside the glass. Yeah, one of them had that flashlight as I was walking. I don't fucking want to duck. There was no reason. I didn't do anything. If they shot me, then all hell's going to come down on them. I am just a streamer who's showing. And so, right there, see that? They're in there, guys. That's the IRS building. So the building is closed, but the feds, that's where they are staging. They're in there. They're watching me. Hi, guys. So nice to see you. Yeah, they're watching. I'm watching you. You're watching me. So then they have those tunnels. I'm not sketchy. I'm just looking. Okay, so let's take a look. People are showing up. Just since I did that little bit of a walk. Oh, somebody's put their car in the intersection. Okay. So they're trying to block the intersection so people don't keep going down here. So you've got a car in the intersection right there at a 90-degree angle. They have been in there. Trust me, I've seen them. I know. Okay. Whoa, it's really grown just since I was around the block. Wow. Look down here. You're asking where the people were? Just since I went around the block. Look at this. The whole entire block is full. That fast. Okay. Here we go. So share the love, guys. So the whole block is full. Okay. Now.
Sorry, I didn't mean to run off. I was just anyway, so you saw. Yeah, I saw.
Okay, hold on. I gotta see what's going on. I'll go around. I'll get a good spot. Hey, you guys had me on a road trip. Otherwise, I'd be right in the front already. You guys are just giving me some exercise. As long as they don't have me running tonight. Anti-Trump bandwagon. Okay. Hold on. Here we go.
Yes.
And it's been paid by the people that the foundation was built by those who paid before us. And it's on us. The torch has been passed. Who's ready?
You ready? We all ready.
Yeah.
Black Lives Matter.
That's right.
Black Lives Matter.
That's it.
So, today, it just got released on the news. We're going to give it up for a gentleman. His name is Lionel Morris. This gentleman died before our other fallen brothers, Mr. Floyd, and even before the beautiful Miss Breonna Taylor. He is a black man in Arkansas, shoplifting, starving, broke, no money, because the government ain't giving us what we worked for, what we earned. $600, really?
Yeah.
Really, Mr. Trump?
$600? As we are all gathered here right now, there are people being evicted, threw out on the streets. No money, nothing. It's the system, y'all. It's the system. The system is still running. But no more.
I was right behind you.
No more. We the people. 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 We the people.
Are united.
I ask y'all to say his name. Say Lionel Morris. Say his name.
Lionel Morris.
Say his name.
Lionel Morris.
Say his name.
Lionel Morris.
The officers were not charged in Mr. Morris's death. Not only were they not charged, his name was labeled as a methamphetamine drug addict. That's what they do to us.
That's
Take
true.
our lives and then blame it on us.
Yeah.
Not one officer was charged in his death. Again. It's not to us, okay? These are our streets. Whose streets?
Our streets.
Whose streets?
Our streets.
Whose streets?
Our streets.
Whose streets?
Our streets.
Whose streets?
Our streets.
Whose streets?
Our streets.
Whose streets?
Our streets.
Whose streets?
Our streets.
Understand something. If we out here for a show, it's time to go. There's nothing entertaining about this. This movement will go on. This movement will go on.
Yes.
Will go on.
We'll go on.
Okay, so let me clarify for any officers here. I am not stealing anyone's car. You're trying to refer to your key? All right, brother.
Thank you. Thank you. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus.
That's how we do it, y'all. That's how we look out.
Thank you.
That's how you stay down, and that's how we get things done around here. One step at a time, little things.
Let me hold those. Did you have those before? Yeah. How'd you lose them?
Thank you.
Look around you. Everybody you see is part of this movement. Everybody is still right here. And if you're really uneducated with what's going on, Google it. There's no question that you have that I even me not being qualified to answer that. Google it. Google it. But be ready though. If you ask questions, be ready for the answer. Because you might not like it, but it's the truth. And that's what it is. It's always going to be.
Sorry, I'm trying to keep the guy out of it. Oh, I'm streaming. I was trying to keep the other guy out of the screen. He just keeps coming in the screen.
And not letting anybody else take that from us. Because believe it or not, whether you want to be or not, you are on American soil. And anything that stands on American soil, we got to fight for that. Live American soil.
I was like, well, it just came up with this website, and so I was like, yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll just... Yeah. And so I was like, oh, well, because I thought there'd be a phone enterprise.
No, what's the name of the app you have?
So like, if you look there at the feed, it has a QR code on it. You just go to your camera, and just like scan it, and put it in the website. And that was just the website. And so I was like, well, that's great.
We got to show each other that same privilege that we want to give everybody else.
Otherwise, it would open up for somebody's
I don't think it was anything on the car, but yeah, I was like, I tried to press lock. I was like, I don't hear anything. I was like, felt horrible. I was like, yeah, I got the keys, and I was like, no.
Your faith will surely be tested, but you can't persevere. Because if you test the faith, then it perseverance.
Woo! Don't I know?
Your faith will be tested. Because the system don't care about you or me or anybody like that. The system runs itself. But we can change that.
Yes.
We can change that.
We'll change that.
We will change that.
We will change it.
All of my sisters, to my black women,
Yeah.
to my black sisters that have been killed just as brutally as us brothers in the street.
Yeah. I mean, he needs. Go back. There we go.
Okay.
That's right.
You okay? You okay?
Okay. Can y'all hear me in the back?
So she is. So that woman was from Seattle.
Black lives matter. Black lives matter. To all my sisters, to my black women. You have been subjugated. You have been violated. No more.
Ever again.
It's not the picture, it's the video.
Sandra Bland died in police custody.
More about that thing than me. We want to hear on video.
Murder.
Murder.
Breonna Taylor shot dead in her bed as she slept.
Murder.
Murder.
Murder! Fucking murder!
The state of Washington, for those who were from there, there's a young lady named Charlena Lyles. Pregnant mother. Pregnant. Murdered in front of her kids. A pregnant black lady murdered in front of her children. Shot dead.
Oh, for baby held onto her lifeless body afterwards.
Come on, can I?
That's so sad. Jesus, Lord have mercy.
This is the voice, y'all listen to this voice. Who do we love? Who do we love? Oh, wait. So y'all supposed to know that already. Who do we love? Who do we love? Who do we love?
What's up, Portland?
Speak!
You guys, I'm repping Seattle. Thank you. We're out there. We're on the front lines. We've lost some people, as you all know. We're losing people, and you know, if nothing changes, and that's unacceptable. We will not let that happen.
That's right.
Let that happen. Enough is enough.
Enough is enough.
It can't keep happening unless we change it.
That's right.
We gotta keep doing this shit. We gotta keep doing it. Make the time. Keep coming. Whether it's here or in Seattle, every time I come, I see the crowd grow. They've been doing this every day since Friday, May 29th. Every day. Every day. Yeah. We appreciate you guys out in Seattle. Thank you so much for the fight. And I think you guys send us pieces sometimes. Let a black boy free.
So I'm from Seattle also, and I love what y'all are doing down here because we've been doing it up in Seattle as well, and I appreciate y'all working to show love with you guys. We're down here, and we're up there, we're still going to show love with you guys, support you guys. We're in Seattle as well. So we appreciate everyone out here, and I'm glad to and just, yeah, man, fuck what they're talking about. I'm glad y'all fucking this shit up because it needs to be. It needs to be. Because they're promoting violence, they said it was murder, rape, and all this other bullshit that didn't happen. You know what the real reason was? People went to the mayor and house
It was us.
We were there. We were at the
It was great. It's a gated community. It was great. They were hiding. I just wanted to say one more thing. You guys, we waved off a little bit in Seattle because we went through some really traumatic events. We have a group that we're really close to. We actually, sorry, there's a lot of, we have someone in our group that you know, they lost their life because of this, you know, the fight. And we just really appreciate you guys keeping the tort lit because shit happens and this shit is real.
that racism doesn't fucking exist in the Northwest, like, motherfucker, I'm from the Northwest. I see this shit. There is some motherfucking racism, and the fact that you can't even act a certain way, you can't really act black, you gotta act white, you gotta act a certain fucking way, you gotta act
Yes, Seattle is here in Portland tonight.
I'm actually all black. Just because my skin tone is fair doesn't change any of the actions, or doesn't change as my parents, my grandparents, or ancestors all look just as black as the t-shirt that I'm wearing. And so I'm still black, and there's still problems that we deal with every day, whether it's colorism, whether it's how you talk, how you look, how you dress, whatever it is, the Northwest still these problems. You gotta fix these problems.
I just have one more thing for you guys, sorry. Just make sure you're taking care of yourselves, okay? Mental health is really important right now. If you need resources, I have resources for you. I happen to be a good listener outside of those resources, but I'm just saying, you guys, it doesn't make you any less X, Y, and Z to not be here every day. Do what you gotta do. Be present in the ways that you can be present, and take care of yourself so that you can stay here for the people and be the best that you can be every single day that you come out here. Okay?
All right, y'all. Give it up for the Seattle. Much love, y'all. So for the last 2 nights, there's been Yo, I just came out here from Oakland, California. Definitely see what y'all out here doing. I just came to represent for my town and let y'all know we support y'all. All right. So we all out here from everywhere, right? We all out here from somewhere. We all going to the same place together, though. As one group. As one family.
Yeah.
The platform is here, folks. We have it right in front of us. For those who was in the Rodney King riots like myself, they just waited us out. Eventually they get tired, they'll go home. Oh, they'll get tired, they'll go home. And guess what? That's exactly what happened. We have to change that. We do.
We do. Yeah.
So Trayvon didn't die in vain. So Tamir didn't die in vain.
No.
So Brianna didn't die in vain.
No.
When I say her name, y'all know what to say, right?
Yeah.
Say her name!
Breonna Taylor!
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 Still haven't got any justice for Brianna. Still. They're waiting for us to stop saying her name. Say her name!
Breonna Taylor! Breonna Taylor! Breonna Taylor! Breonna Taylor!
We're not stopping.
We're not tired.
We're not stopping, folks.
That's right. Never! Don't you ever give up.
That's right.
Sorry.
Oh, no, you're good.
So, question was posed to me today, do I think that this is it? And what do I feel is different about what's going on right now? And what I said was, there's nothing different going on than what's been going on. They're still killing us, so that's the same. But the difference is, with this time, the belief and the knowledge and the understanding and the knowing that if we don't do it now, the system will eat us alive and we'll never have a chance. We won't have. But if we give up on it like that, then that means we have no hope, right?
We gotta take our hope.
That's right.
Our hope is right now.
Y'all ain't giving up hope, have you?
No!
brothers and sisters and all of my allies. So let's give it up for all of our allies out here tonight. So we appreciate you guys taking the chance to really come out and not go by what they tell you on TV about how you're supposed to be terrified of every black person you see. We all right, you know what I mean?
We all right. We all right.
We might be a little upset sometimes, you understand? But you know what? Everything that they painted about us, everything you've seen on TV, every TV show that's got a cop and a robber, and that robber's some black dude sucking and jiving and all of that, that's not it.
The lies they tell.
That is not it.
That is not it.
There is no such thing as being a sellout because you get bought from the day one. You can't sell out when you're already home. Lock, stock, and barrel.
Don't you ever back down.
It's all about non-conformity, people, from this point on.
That's right.
We are non-conforming from this point on.
Non-conforming.
They do not want you to be aware. They want you comfortable in your homes with your TVs and your Fire Sticks and your Rokus. You know, they want you to be comfortable in your home and not give a damn about anything going on outside in these streets. These city councils meet all the time. They pass laws. You know what? We don't even know about it until it's already passed. And why is that? They do not want you to care. They do not want you to be aware. You have been notified right now. Everyone here has been notified. You have been put on blast.
Are we ready?
When you hear about these city council town meetings and these town halls, you don't even have to go. You can look up on their little website and they'll tell you what's on the agenda. And anything to do with the person, of the indigenous person, of the black man, of the brown man, of any American natural-born citizen is totally 100% wrong, and we gotta stop it. We gotta stop these laws, man. They passing these laws, and we don't even know what's going on. That time has to stop. It's over. It's done. You guys have all been put on notice. That's how you affect change. If you can vote and you don't vote, then black lives don't matter to you.
Yeah. If you can vote, you can vote.
Woo!
You guys think about it this way. My mom sent me an article today, and I'll let this be quick because the sister wants to say some words as well. I'll try to articulate it as best as I can. But you guys, if the police aren't murdering us in the streets, and the system isn't, keeping us in our homes comfortable, uneducated, and ignorant, guess what else is happening? If you're being incarcerated, what demographic is most likely to be incarcerated? Okay, you get your voting rights taken away. Exactly. People of color, marginalized people. So while we have these groups that are either in their homes comfortable and ignorant, not voting, you also have people who are on the streets being murdered, and then you have everyone else in jail who can't vote. This is all by design. They are making it so that we cannot even vote for the change that we want. So while you are here, if you are able, you have got to take that ground for your brothers and sisters who cannot. I want to undo this jail fight for us. And I tell them, I'm going to fight for you. So with every breath in my body, I fight for my kids, I fight for your kids. Remember why you are out here. Congressman John Lewis said, to wake up America's soul, you must vote. Remember, we take the poll. If you are not registered to vote, go ahead, get out there, register yourself to vote. Yeah. I don't want to be before you very long. I just want to say that you all look good. So we getting ready to go back to school? Not really. So what we need is that our brown and black babies in the underrepresented communities, they're forming little small groups of children, which is totally fine. Everybody can't afford to hire a tutor. Everybody cannot afford to hire a licensed teacher to come provide services in your home. If y'all didn't know, that's exactly what's going down. So I do my part to educate our youth. So again, I'm going to give y'all my personal email address. acarter_2006@yahoo.com. acarter_2006@yahoo.com.
It takes a village.
In the subject line,
It takes a village.
you gonna put black with a capital B. Black liberation. That is why we are out here. Hit me up. If there are working parents, if there are especially kids that are black and brown, I will hold Zoom meetings free of charge. I'm not charging my black and brown. $50 an hour per kid for 4 hours a day. Do the math. $50 times 4 kids. Each pod, I can easily make $4,500 a month. More than what I would make as a school teacher. I'm giving my services away to the marginalized groups, underrepresented communities for free, complimentary.
Miss Carter! 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 That, my people, that is a perfect example of love, right? Yeah. Wait, let me, wait. Okay, that is a perfect example of love, right?
Because it's good to say, we gonna hit you up, but y'all better utilize my services. I don't even got one. Oh,
on Sunday, last Sunday, we had 10-year-olds and under parade around this park. For all of y'all that was here, there was at least 100 kids out here saying Black Lives Matter. For those of you who have kids, who have been a kid, who have parents, those children were out here screaming Black Lives Matter. Those children are fighting for us, you guys. How can we let them down? How can we do it? We just can't do it. There's just no way. Because they're out here fighting for their future. We need to be out here fighting for their future as well. We're out here so they don't have a list of people that they've been killed in the streets like dogs. We're out here so they don't even remember the last time a black or brown person was mercilessly murdered by the police. And we can stop that. We can definitely stop that, and we will stop that. And for those of you that's only out here for a minute, thank you very much for coming out. We take it all. We appreciate it. 1 day, 2 days, 12 days, whatever. Belief starts with just one person, two person, you sir, you. Belief starts just that simply. All you got to do is come together and believe. And it's not a belief in anything other than yourself first, because you got to believe in yourself. You must believe in yourself. That is your God-given right. You have earned the right to believe in yourself. And if anybody tells you anything different, you don't have anything to do with those people. You surround your people who are all about the betterment of you. And if you want to know something, ask somebody. It's just that simple. And if that person don't know, we'll find somebody that does. And I want everybody out here to give up the fist of Miss Carter and all our teachers. Our teachers. The government's trying to force it. You know, we got teachers put.
It's a lot. I know it's a lot.
Stay strong, my brother. Stay strong.
You know, our teachers, if it wasn't for our teachers, none of us would be here right now, y'all. Come on now. For as long as you have breath in your body and your heartbeat, whether you want to or not, you're going to learn something. It might take some of y'all a little bit longer than others, but guess what? Eventually, you will learn something. And if you're really paying attention, you can learn so much more than you ever imagined that you thought you could. Because there is no limit to knowledge. No limit. There are no parameters. There's no box. It doesn't come in a package. You can't buy it at Walmart.
They massacred our people.
And so just in the spirit of allowing this to be an open platform, everybody here has an opportunity to speak. It's not about me. It's not about a group. It's about Black Lives Matter. And everyone here is entitled to their opinion. And we as a group, and we as a family, and we as a community, we are going to give everyone here who wants to speak the opportunity to speak, and we are going to treat them with respect. Can we do that? Whose lives matter?
Black lives matter.
Whose lives matter?
Black lives matter.
Whose lives matter?
Black lives matter.
We're here because we hate what's happening with the pigs killing and murdering black and brown people. So your social. Any revolutionary who's talking about overthrowing the system is going to offend some people. If it doesn't, then you're not talking about an actual revolution. Okay? But look at the substance. This brother has given his whole life to looking at how to put an end to white supremacy and male supremacy. Look at the substance and think for yourself. Okay? So let me leave you with a chant. How do we get out of this mess?
How do we get out of this mess?
Okay, I should have let you first. Okay, just repeat it. How do we get out of this mess?
How do we get out of this mess?
Revolution, nothing less.
Revolution, nothing less.
Your fist up. How do we get out of this mess?
Revolution, nothing less.
How do we get out of this mess?
Revolution, nothing less.
How do we get out of this mess?
Revolution, nothing less.
Black lives matter.
Black lives matter.
Black lives matter.
Black lives matter.
Revolution, nothing less.
Revolution, nothing less.
Black lives matter.
Black lives matter.
Revolution, nothing less.
Revolution, nothing less.
Thank you.
Hey, if you're joining, we're in downtown Portland. We're in front of the federal courthouse.
I just want to say first, this is the most logical thing. This is the most logical thing I've seen in a while. So, when you're hearing these people talk over here, they're speaking from well inside of themselves. They're out here reciprocating this energy, trying to give it to us. And this is everyone's voice to take. We're just simply trying to be here for it. We talk about democracy, equality. We're talking about propinquity. That's cool. Learn that word. It means kinship. Because we're all here together in this. There's another quote, there's another saying I want to drop, which is never let someone bring you down to the level of hate. I know we've been having some chants, we're saying fuck Trump, we're saying we hate all this. But really what it is, it's just a love for what's right. It's a violent love for what's right. That's why we're out here. Not only that, but it's a violent love for one another. Because we've been seeing how we've been treating each other. I want to say again how inspired I am by the world around me, by the people that choose to say something. Social democracy and capitalism have a place in an imperfect world. We are imperfect as humans. I'm speaking from a well inside of myself. But I want to meet everyone so bad because we have the power to create our own hierarchies, our own systems, and just get rid of the ones that cause chaos in our lives. That's right. And keep the normal social order that we're just adhering to.
Tell it. That's right.
I'm the guy. Yeah, I'm the guy that 2 days ago I dropped that the French Revolution happened this month in 1762. Can we think about that? Can we think about the wisdom that the people took from the ruling class? It's all real. I'm not talking about some fairy tale. This is the fairy tale. And they're keeping us down. They're limiting the scope of what we know. I'm just repeating the words that they're saying up here because they already know. Because when you suffer, that's when you wake up. We're suffering, aren't we? We're suffering, aren't we? Yeah. No more. We're talking about a massive intersection. We're talking about people that are getting put down and they stood up. Let's hear Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter.
I'm so grateful for Black lives. Me too. I'm so grateful for lives because they're precious. I'm grateful for Black lives right now because we wouldn't have this without it. I want to talk about the intersection really quick because we're here for Black lives, but deep down inside we're here because it connects us. We relate to the suffering. We like that someone else speaks out about something. We've been made complacent. We've been made to stay in our lane. We create our lanes.
Panda, wake up!
That's what's up. Woo! Black Lives Matter, intersection. Democracy, intersection. Sex trafficking, intersection. Feminism, intersection. Extreme poverty, intersection. Spiritual dehumanization, intersection. Crime, intersection. Defunding education, intersection. Mass incarceration, intersection.
We all come together as a people.
Intergenerational trauma.
We all come to the same conclusions. It's just whether or not we're going to do something about it. That lady that just spoke before me, she was handing out papers. She's trying to get everyone on the same forum. This is a forum, people. We can make a decision. We can come back and we can start a new institution, a new republic. And it's not radical. It's right. Take these ideas to heart. Think for yourself. Create your own media enterprises, because we all know the media is not on our side. Know your neighbor. Love your neighbor. That's what's up. Everyone's got something amazing to say. Talk about the gym. You know, I can keep talking, but what is there to say besides love each other radically? So much. Put others before you.
Yeah.
For the first time in history, really just think. Really just think about what would happen if everyone put each other before themselves. Know your roots, know your family, know your neighbor. These are important takeaways, because they're the beginning of new beginnings. I know that makes no sense, but come on, you all get me? You all feel me? Action! Action! This is action! He's action! He's action! She's action! We're all action! We're all movement! We're all vibration! We're all frequencies! Precious frequencies! We're all standing up! And the earth, too. Remember the corporate greed that's pushed us to this point. They put the real priorities of our planet aside in favor of the nuclear arms race, and deforestation, and sex trafficking again, which is just the most violent. That's too far. That's crossing the line.
I would say the same.
How well do we know each other? People are just disappearing all the time. How much do we care about each other? And people are just having to handle their problems on their own all the damn time. Having to go to therapists because no one else won't listen to them. Let's get back to Black Lives Matter, because I'm so damn grateful for this. Let's hear it. Let's hear Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter!
Martin Luther King's Black Lives Matter. Malcolm X's Black Lives Matter. There's other. Richard Pryor, I'm pretty sure, is another one, spiritualist. Hey, I need education. I'm willing to admit that. You're all willing to admit that.
Breonna Taylor.
Create your own media enterprise. Tell people where you're coming from. Get it from the
Make them
source.
understand.
Don't just believe anything. Believe in yourself. I don't know how far you guys have gone, but there's so much inside of yourself. There's only so far you can go in the external world before you reach a limit. It's the people that run the external world telling you where the limit lies. Alright, I said my piece. I really hope you guys get online. No justice!
No peace!
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 Okay, so I'm sure some of y'all right up here that heard my Native American brother speaking. We're going to give this man a platform because it's all about love.
Everyone here has a voice.
Everyone here has a voice. Whether you agree with it or not, that's all about love.
know where you're coming from.
Thank you.
Tonight, I want to tell you all that I love you. I love each and every one of you for coming out here, for helping what's going on here. I remember growing up in this city. I remember my family growing up around right here. As soon as I can still talk my language. I'm a full-blood native. I didn't from no place else. You're all on land that's not stolen, because this land owns all of us. And we're together here.
my sister. Where'd she go? Over there. And I got my brother back here. I want you guys to know something. I was assaulted by the cops. I was raped. I was shot. I was the first one shot at this goddamn protest. I want you guys to know that when Patrick Simmons' mom and us, there was only 5 of us every day in front of City Hall. But we stood together because, not because of the color of our skin, but because of the love that we had for what the fucking movement was about. That's why I was there every fucking day. A goddamn person in the street. I know what it's like. I know what it's like for the government to turn around and tell you that they're gonna do this, they're gonna do that. I know what it's like to live in poverty. I know what it's like to live on the streets. I know all that shit. But I'm gonna tell you something. See these people back here? They know what it's like too. They know what it's like as a person of color. Somebody that's less than. Somebody that don't matter. Somebody that don't, oh, they don't give a fuck or something, whatever the fuck you want to talk about. And they massacred my people here. I come from a fucking full-blood family that was massacred here. And I never want to see my black, my white, whatever, brothers and sisters treated like what we were treated like. Woo! They massacred them. I don't mean they didn't kill all of them, they killed all of them. You know what it's like to have your mother, your brother, your father, your children killed? That's what I came from. And the only reason why I'm here today is because my dad and my mom are cousins. Because they had to do something so our blood would live. And we wouldn't hide it. That's what that comes from. And I never want this brother to go do that. I never want that sister over there to go do that. Like you.
Say that shit.
Yeah. I never want you to go do that. That's what I went through. We were the first people here. For thousands of years. And what they did to my fucking great grandmother, I would never ever repeat in front of children. But it was messed up. They cut her. Can you imagine that? Your own people cut by the government. Your own people attacked by the government. Your own people killed by the government. And I don't mean people by white people or black people or goddamn Native Americans. I mean your people. Because all of us here, we are the same fucking people. Woo! We don't own this land. This goddamn land owns us. Yeah. It owns us. Yeah. I got my brothers. I got my sister. I got my sister right here, the teacher. I love what she said. Everything is about knowledge because knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. You gotta know about something. You gotta have been through something. You had to learn about something to go do it. I remember being the only person that wasn't white.
in my school. Right over here. When I was a kid. I remember that. And I got made fun of because I had long hair with rings. And I had a feather in my head. I was the first one shot at this protest. My sister right here, she knows. Because Patrick Simmons' mom told her that there was only 5 of us fighting this shit at the beginning. There was only 5. Can I get a witness?
Yes, you can.
She's right there. She said, yes, you can. We were there every day in front of City Hall. Fucking ready to choke out goddamn the mayor and shit. Because it wasn't right. Because